Hey everyone, we need to talk about what's coming next. And trust me, you're going to want to pay close attention. We are on the verge of something absolutely massive here. Travel across huge portions of the Midwest and Great Lakes is about to become nearly impossible. I'm talking about a winter storm that's going to dump snow in amounts we haven't seen in years. And this is just the opening act of what's shaping up to be an incredibly active pattern. If you're still traveling home from Thanksgiving, you need to get where you're going fast. Tonight is when everything starts to fall apart. We're watching a storm system that's already organizing, and by the time the sun goes down, snow is going to start ramping up across Iowa, Minnesota, and the Dakotas. This isn't going to be some light dusting that melts by morning. We're talking about a legitimate beast of a storm that's going to intensify rapidly and spread heavy snow across an absolutely massive area. The National Weather Service has already issued winter storm watches for Des Moines, Omaha, Madison, Milwaukee, Chicago, Rockford, Peoria, Springfield, and Quincy. These are major metropolitan areas with millions of people, and they're all about to get hammered. The confidence level on this forecast is incredibly high, and when meteorologists are this confident days in advance, you know the pattern is locked in. Let me walk you through exactly what's going to happen. Tonight, snow begins developing across Iowa and the Dakotas. Some of you in western Iowa might see mixing, maybe even freezing rain, making roads incredibly slippery. If you've got travel plans for this evening, I'm begging you to reconsider. Through the overnight hours, this storm is going to explode in size and intensity. A low-pressure system rapidly organizing over Kansas is the key to everything. Once that low gets its act together, the snow is going to become much heavier, particularly across northern Missouri, all of Iowa, South Dakota, and Illinois. By the way, if you'd like specific weather forecasts for your region or city, please leave them in the comments. I'll answer them individually as time allows. Also, if you like the video and subscribe to my channel, you'd be very grateful. Now, let's move on. By Saturday morning, we're dealing with an absolute monster. I'm talking about snowfall rates of up to 3 inches per hour across eastern Missouri and western Illinois. 3 inches per hour. That's the kind of rate where you can literally watch the snow pile up in real time. Iowa is going to be ground zero for some of the heaviest accumulations. Des Moines, you're in the bullseye. I'm forecasting 12 to 13 inches of snow. Some spots could push even higher around lunchtime Saturday. The heavy snow expands into central and northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. This is when Chicago really starts feeling it, along with Milwaukee. I need to mention the northern extent won't see massive totals due to dry air intrusion. Across central and northern Wisconsin near Wausau and back through Minneapolis. The action is going to be further south toward St. Louis. You're going to get frustrated. You'll get snow, but only for 6 to 10 hours before warmer air changes everything to rain. I'm thinking 3 to 4 inches of slushy, wet snow. By Saturday afternoon and evening, the heaviest snow absolutely crushes the Chicago metro area. We're talking Chicago, Milwaukee, and southwestern Michigan near Kalamazoo. Visibility is going to drop to near zero at times, and winds will be howling at 30 to 40 miles per hour. Blowing and drifting snow is going to make travel extremely dangerous, if not impossible. Here are the specific numbers. Des Moines, 12 to 13 inches. Milwaukee, 10 inches. Chicago, 8 to 10 inches. Davenport, close to a foot. Kalamazoo, around a foot. Detroit, 5 to 6 inches. Indianapolis, 3 to 6 inches. Across central and eastern Iowa, northwestern Illinois, and extreme southern Wisconsin, I think we're going to see 8 to 14 inches widespread, with isolated locations potentially picking up 18 inches. This is one of the biggest winter storms the Midwest has seen in years. Saturday night into Sunday morning, storm winds down for Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, and Wisconsin. By Sunday morning, the heaviest action shifts to upstate New York and northwestern Pennsylvania as lake effect. Fires up on the backside. Here's where things get really interesting. This weekend's storm is not the only one we need to worry about. We've got another winter storm lined up for Monday and Tuesday. I'm watching moisture coming over the Rockies, additional moisture from the Gulf, and a boundary where cold and warm air masses collide. By Monday night, we're seeing a rapidly intensifying low-pressure system bringing another 2 to 6 inches to the Midwest. But the real story is what happens as it moves east. There's potential for this. It's become a nor'easter bringing heavy snow to the northeast on Tuesday. Models show the possibility of 12 to 18 inches from central Pennsylvania through Maine, though the European model isn't as aggressive. Right now, I'd put the odds of a major nor'easter at 40%. That could change over the next couple days, so stay subscribed for updates. What's really concerning is the cold air settling in behind these systems. We've already had one of the colder Thanksgivings in years, with temperatures 20 to 25 degrees below normal across the Midwest and Great Lakes. By Monday morning, December 1st, we could see sub-zero wind chills across the Dakotas. Minnesota, Wisconsin, and northwestern Iowa, wind chills 5 to 15 below zero. Montana could see temperature anomalies 35 degrees below normal. That's brutal cold. We've got high pressure over the Bering, straight allowing cross-polar flow to pump straight down into the United States. We also have a tropospheric polar vortex over Hudson Bay acting as our cold air source. As long as these features stay locked, this active winter storm track is going nowhere. We're going to continue seeing storm after storm throughout early December. Next week's storm track shifts further south, opening the door for the Ohio Valley, Mid-Atlantic, and I-95 corridor to see significant snowfall. The European model shows this system developing Monday, then deepening off the East Coast, Tuesday through Thursday. The American GFS model is even more aggressive, showing heavy snowfall right along I-95 to the coast. We'll have to watch how much warm air works inland from the Atlantic. For the Carolinas, it's Georgia, northern Florida, and Alabama. Your story is heavy rain. 1 to 3 inches as this system moves through. Behind that system, even stronger cold air arrives. Every time we put snow down, it acts like a freezer. The deeper the snowpack, the colder each subsequent outbreak becomes. Looking through December, things stay below normal across the central and eastern United States. If you're hoping for a white Christmas, your odds look good in the mountains out west, the upper Midwest, Great Lakes, or New England. I need to emphasize, I'm not hyping this for views. The data is extremely consistent. Multiple models show the same pattern. Winter storm watches aren't issued lightly. We're talking about travel that could be near impossible. Roads will be snow-covered. Visibility, terrible. Now wind makes everything worse. Make sure you've got everything you need at home before the snow starts. Stock up on groceries. Have flashlights and batteries ready. Please don't try to travel Saturday unless it's an absolute emergency. It's not worth it. Accidents will pile up. Emergency responders will be stretched thin. And you could end up stranded for hours beyond these two systems. The pattern suggests multiple shots of snow throughout early December. The active storm track keeps things interesting. Every few days we're tracking another system and the cold air will be relentless. This is the kind of start to winter we'll talk about for years. I'm going to be here tracking every development. We're planning live stream coverage tomorrow with storm chasers in the field and hundreds of live weather cameras. Make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. There's a chance we'll go live tonight for urgent updates, but we'll definitely be live tomorrow with full coverage. Stay tuned to this channel for constant updates. Check back multiple times daily because the forecast can evolve, especially with that second system. Make sure your families and friends in affected areas know what's coming. Share this information. Preparation is everything. The bottom line, we are entering a significant winter weather pattern bringing heavy snow, dangerous cold, and difficult travel to millions across the United States. This weekend's storm is major for the Midwest and Great Lakes. Next week's potential, nor'easter could impact the Northeast and New England significantly. The cold behind these systems will be absolutely brutal. And we'll keep seeing storms throughout early December. Stay safe, stay warm, and keep coming back because we're covering every moment of this incredible pattern. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.